Alright, before I start today's video, I just want to say an absolute massive shout out to Eric Caveira. I'll throw his Instagram right here. He hit me up about a week ago. Hit me about a week ago, and he was he was asking me if I had a PO box or something, and he wanted to send me something, and I was like, yeah, dude. So I sent him my information, and literally about a week later, this guy showed up. And funny enough, it actually showed up on my birthday, which is today. So wish me a happy birthday, fuckers. And we're gonna hit the bench real quick, open this up. I just want to say once more an absolute massive thank you, man. You did not have to send me anything. I really do appreciate it, taking the time out of your schedule to go down to the post office and fuck around with that kind of shit and, you know, send it out. So thank you very much, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's open it up and find out what it is. Yo, this is fucking sick. Dude, thank you so much, man. This is fucking awesome. Yo, I cannot thank you enough, man. This is fucking gangster. I'm literally wearing the last pair of gloves that I have from those shitty fucking Costco gloves that I get. Oh shit, and they fit. Attaboy. Yo, dude, honestly, man, thank you so fucking much. I cannot even begin to, you know, fucking tell you how grateful I am, man. This is fucking awesome. Thank you very much, dude. Alright, let's get back to the cars now, boys. Alright guys, so one of the last things we have to install into the car before we go out racing next weekend is some kind of monitoring system for the cluster, for the tach, for the speedo, for all that stuff, the coolant sensor and everything. As of right now, the car is not set up for any of that stuff. The only thing that works on the factory E30 cluster is the fuel economy gauge and the coolant sensor, which is kind of a hit and miss. We haven't figured out why it's not fully reading hot and fully reading cold yet, but we'll figure that stuff out later. So right now what we're going to be installing real quick is just a simple 7-inch tablet. I got it for 25 bucks in Walmart. My buddy Nap picked it up when he was in the States. We have a wireless Obdii scanner, and we have the actual 540-98 Obdii plug, so all the wires will be the same. So we're going to head into the car, wire this up real quick. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, then we'll obviously have to figure out something else, and we'll still show you guys what happens. Alright, so we're in the passenger side foot well where the ECU sits. We're going to be wiring in the Obdii plug from the 98 harness I got off the wreckers. We're going to be doing it with just a bit of test wire first to make sure that we're not actually installing it permanently and we obviously didn't do something right and it doesn't work. So we're going to do this real quick, kind of see what happens, make sure we make full connection with the ECU, and then we'll go from there. And I'll show you guys how it's done right now. Alright, so this is where we're at so far. The ECU is down there. We have all the wires connected to the power brick and stuff. How everything works here so far is we have two grounds that are both connected to the same one. We have one 12-volt power source, and then we have the K line, which actually connects the data from the ECU to the plug. So we're going to plug the Obdii scanner into this. Hopefully the ECU will read it, and then everything should be good, and we'll try it right now. Alright guys, so we got the Obdii scanner plugged in. As you can tell by the LEDs right here going absolutely wild. Everything's hooked up. We have full connection to the tablet with the ECU via the wireless system built inside the Obdii scanner. We have coolant temperature sensor registered, we have our speed registered, and we have our RPMs registered. Everything seems to work pretty good, so we're going to go ahead, fire the car up, see what happens. I already scanned it to check for codes because I've never had anything like this hooked up to the engine before. So I wanted to see if I had any kind of fault codes kicking around. Everything's good, we got the green light, so we're gonna hit the switch and see what happens. Alright guys, so we have the cluster hooked up. Tori's gonna fire the car up. If the RPMs register on the tablet, then everything should be good. So she's gonna hit it now, we're gonna see what happens. Alright guys, so as you can see, the RPM's all good. We have to drive the car to make sure the speed is alright, but everything so far that we need to work is working. The car's idling pretty good. We scanned it, there's no codes. The only downside to the system as of right now that we can see is you have to actually unplug the Obdii scanner and then plug it in, exit the app like all before that, and then start the app up and everything will work just fine. So for right now, what we needed to do, I think it's working out pretty good. And we'll report back to you guys in a minute once we let the car run for a little bit, and we'll see if we have any failures. There we go. Come on. Now it's going. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. Hey, Opa.
Out of these or?
Yeah, I got 3 out of 4.
This one, man,
Under your screen.
Let's go. Woo! She's a squirter. Alright guys, so unfortunately I got some bad news to tell you guys. I will not be drifting the car this weekend like I said I was in my previous video. The driver of the truck that was going to tow me up there unfortunately had to bail last minute due to some family emergencies, which is not a big deal. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. It's totally okay. It gives me a bit more time to work on the car and make sure that's like fully 100% ready, because I kind of still have a few small things to kind of tidy up before I'm like 100% sure that it's not going to break, and just some stuff like that. So that kind of gives me more time to not have to rush and get it all done, because I was rushing this week to kind of, you know, get there and just get the car there and just go drive. And there's so many opportunities to skip something stupid, and then you get there, you drive all that way, and you break something because you weren't paying attention. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I still will be going. We're going to showcase Ryan's car, his LS400. That thing's all dialed in, ready to go. He got an alignment at NV Auto. Big shout out to those guys for hooking him up. We put the Godspeed arms in that thing. Everything's all dialed in. He's ready to go. He's got tires, trailer, truck, whole bit. He's fucking lit. So I will go with him, and I'll show you guys his car sliding around. And then I'll dial in my car, get it ready for the next event, and then I'll bring it, because I'll have time to plan and make sure I got a driver for my trailer and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I always say guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.